as a photographer or videographer, all too often we create content for our clients and then neglect documenting our own practices and environments. Let's not forget or underappreciate the power of personal branding. Welcome to the Visual Storytelling Podcast. I'm sure, like me, you hear the words personal branding all too often. But what does it truly mean? Personal branding can be defined as the intentional and strategic process of defining and promoting your unique value, skills, and experiences to create a distinct public perception. So, in essence, it's about shaping how others see you and establish a reputation that differentiates you and your career and industry. This includes everything from your professional skills to your core values, communication style, and online presence. Now, to simplify this, personal branding is being recognizable without a logo or name, being present, and being visible. There are three key elements to personal branding. Authenticity, so effectively be yourself. Consistency. Now, I've spoken about this on previous episodes of the podcast, but with respect to personal branding, consistency is all about your look and your voice. Now, I feel I need to explain further with regards to the term of voice, as this can be split into two key areas, written and spoken. So written content refers to the uniform tone, style, and perspective through a piece of writing. Your brand voice creates a recognizable personality across all communications, building trust and differentiating the business from competitors. And how to achieve it. So define your brand identity and develop comprehensive guidelines. Train all employees on the brand voice. Edit thoroughly to ensure consistency, and tailor the tone. So, for example, formal versus informal. You tailor that for different channels, but maintain the underlying voice. And read content aloud to catch inconsistencies. So the third key element is connection. Show things about yourself outside of the business. This fits nicely into Season 8, Episode 18 of the Visual Storytelling Podcast, where I discussed why reality-style content matters. If you haven't listened to the episode yet, definitely go check it out. If you have, consider going back and really listening to it. So a final thought when it comes to personal branding. Educate people how your product works. To educate others on your product from a personal branding perspective, focus on clarity and consistency in your messaging, explaining not just the product's function, but the underlying why or the emotional benefits it provides. Share your unique expertise through content that aligns with your brand and values. Embody your brand in face-to-face interactions and actively engage with your community to build affinity and trust. To assist you in identifying how to educate people on how your product works, understand your personal brand formula or statement. So a personal brand statement is 1 to 3 sentences that explain what you do and why you are unique in your field. It sums up your experience, your skills, and your passion so that people can easily understand who you are and what you offer. So as a documentary and product photographer, my personal statement would look like this. I'm a documentary photographer who captures the authentic rhythm of everyday life, from individuals and businesses to events, through a mix of wide, medium, and close-up shots that tell the full story. I also specialize in product photography for small items, creating images that not only showcase the details, but convey the story behind each product. Now, before I conclude this episode, I have a small remarks. I'm looking to have more guests on the podcast to provide you with more value. So with that in mind, what are some of the areas you are struggling with when it comes to your creative journey and you would like to know the answers to? Let me know by either leaving a comment on this episode or getting in touch directly. I will leave my social handles in the description. Once again, Thank you for lending me your ear. I genuinely appreciate it, and I genuinely appreciate your time. So don't forget to follow the Visual Storytelling Podcast. And until next time, be creative, be inspired, be you.